Lot saw Sodom. He saw the Jordan. Then he started to pitch his tent towards the Jordan. Next thing you know, he's in there. Now, what is the next progression? The 19th chapter and the first verse of Genesis said, two men came to Sodom. And what did it say about Lot? He sat at the gate. Now, people that don't understand that, the people who sat at the gate was the leaders of the city. They were the leaders. They did all their judgment. They did everything at the gate. So Lot not only pitched his tent towards Sodom, Lot not only dwelt in Sodom, Lot became a leader of Sodom. See the progression? You think it's not influencing you, but you will used to be pitching your tents towards fornication. Then you began to dwell in fornication. Then you became a leader of. You started to pitch your tent towards lies. You became dwelling in lies. Then you became the leader of. You started to pitch your tent towards gossip. You started to dwell in gossip. Now you're the leader of. You can't get away from that. Lot didn't know he was going to go. The pastor always say it. Sin will take you farther than you want to go. Keep you longer than you want to stay. And what was that third one?
Cost you more than you're willing to pay.
Cost you more than you're willing to pay. Sin will get you so wrapped up and tangled up and locked up that you don't know whether you're coming or going. But I'm not going to leave you there. Remember them two men that came to the door? Let me drink a little water. I'm still shaking. Remember them two men? I'm real. Remember those two men that came to the door? God didn't name them, but I just want to put a name on them tonight. One of them name was Mercy. And one of them name was Grace. And they came to Lot's door and they started to knock. They said, Lot, you know this is not the place for you. You shouldn't be here. You should get up out of here. Why are you here in the first place? Goodness and mercy is traveling through this room today. It's knocking on people's doors and saying, you shouldn't be in that place you are. Why did you go to that house? Why did you get in that car? Why are you there? Why are you doing what you're doing? Goodness and mercy is coming to your house tonight. It came and knocked on Lot's door and he said, let me in. Lot opened the door. He started to talk to goodness and mercy. He said, look, man, we ready to destroy this place. This place right here is ready to be destroyed. You got to get out. And he was so comfortable. Now, this is something that I had to really think about, and I had to research this because I started thinking Lot was an unjust man. But the Bible didn't say Lot was an unjust man. In 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter and the 7th verse, it says that Lot just soul was vexed because of the sin in Sodom. It was vexed. But he was so comfortable with his surroundings, he didn't leave. How many of us are sitting around sin is vexing you? It's vexing your very soul. But you won't come from among them and be separate. You won't make a distinction between holiness and unholiness, righteousness and unrighteousness, clean and unclean. You're so vexed in your soul, but you won't leave. We're sitting too close. We done pitched our tent too close to Sodom, and we're there, and they done pulled us in. Now we're leader in Sodom, and we don't want to leave because we're a leader.
All right.
Somebody give you a position, and you won't leave. He said, get out. You're going to be destroyed. You're going to be destroyed. It's going to destroy this place. But I'm not leaving. I'm the head tax collector. Get out. Goodness and mercy is at your door saying, oh, you need to leave. Get out. But you're so wrapped up and tied up and tangled up and you're locked in and you can't get out. Goodness and mercy is not leaving yet and saying, look, we're going to toil with you for a little bit. Even though you won't leave, Lot, we're going to toil with you. Because if you read the 19th chapter and the 16th verse, it says Lot lingered. Lot said, I can't leave now. I got business to take care of. I got things to do. I got situations I got to solve. He said, get out. You can't solve them. You don't have the strength to solve them. You can't deal with them. Get out. But you're lingering. And goodness mercy said that we fed up with this. They grabbed Lot by the hand. They grabbed his family. They raced him out the city. He started to run. He started to run for his life. I'm running for my life. It's all because of goodness and mercy. He's running for his life now. Are we going to run for our lives? Or are we going to stay in Sodom? Are we going to keep Sodom in our mind? Are we going to keep Sodom there while good and mercy is struggling with you and wrestling with you, saying, I got something better for you. I want you to go forward. I don't want you to go backwards. Don't look back there. Look forward. And we're lingering. We're slow. Don't you know you're going to be consumed? You're going to be consumed. If you see me walk out this church and a truck is ready to run me over, grab my arm, even if you have to break it, and pull me out the way. Get me out the way. I'd rather come back to church with a broken arm. Jesus said, if your eye offend you, pluck it out. He said it's better to enter into heaven with less eye than to go into hell with both of them. We haven't learned the lesson. We haven't learned it. We pitched our tents towards Sodom. Now Sodom done wrapped us up and tied us up and tangled us up. And now goodness and mercy is struggling with us, trying to get us out. It's wrestling matches. Get out, get out. And he said, I can't go. And mercy and grabbing and grace is grabbing. And what I love about Lot, he gave in. He finally gave in. He finally said, okay. And he started running. Sodom is being destroyed from behind, but he's running. He's running for his life. He's still moving. He's running for his life. Are you running for your life? You're still moving. Sodom is being destroyed. Your friends that was back there is being destroyed. The places you used to go is being destroyed. All those things you used to do is being destroyed. They look good. They sound good. They were good when you were there, but now you're going forward. God wants us to go forward because of goodness and mercy. But I can't leave this one out. It's one more character, and I'm almost done. It's one more character. I haven't touched her. It's one more character. And God didn't even have the commentator name her. All she's known as is Lot's wife. That's all she's known as, Lot's wife. Jesus even made reference to her. And when he made reference to her, he called her Lot's wife. And I said, why you didn't name her? And I pondered that thing. I thought about it. And you know what? Insert your name. Insert your name. Some of us was running. I was running. God was trying to save me. But why goodness and mercy is talking to me saying, you need to be saved. And I had a saved mother. And my mother was trying to get me saved. And he was talking to me. I had Sodom sitting behind me saying, don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Sodom is saying, don't you remember when you had that going on? Don't you remember when you had that going on? And don't you remember the good time right there? And don't you remember the good time right there? And goodness and mercy is beckoning me forward, but Sodom is beckoning me. And it's a wrestling match. And even the Apostle Paul said, the good that I would, I don't do. And the evil that I would, I do. But I found out it's two members. One is fighting, the spirit is warring against the flesh. And the flesh is warring against the spirit. And we got things in our lives that we're warring. There's a war going on. Good is trying to get you to go that way, but evil is trying to get you to go that way. Goodness and mercy is trying to get you to go this way, but Sodom is beckoning you come back. You know you want to come back. It's got its hooks in you. She was wrestling in her mind. She's wrestling, she's running. Now, everybody running. Goodness and mercy got everybody. Everybody running. Everybody. But in her mind, she's running. She's thinking about those parties in Sodom. She's thinking about her position in Sodom. Her husband was a leader. She's thinking about the Rotary Club and the teachers and my friends and all that. And at a given point, a choice was made. A choice. It all boiled down for her to a choice. And she chose the wrong thing. In that very instant, she was consumed. That very instant. Goodness and mercy have protected us all our lives. We're here. I sang the song because it's for his goodness and mercy that any of us is here. We could have all been consumed. All of us could have been consumed. But at that given point, you done got in cars that you probably thought you was going to die in. You've been in situations that you thought you was going to be gone. You didn't think yourself to be here right now. But goodness and mercy protected you through this situation and that situation and that situation and that situation. But goodness and mercy has its limitations. Goodness and mercy stops with your choice. If you decide not to accept goodness and mercy, you're going to be consumed. Only thing that God can't change is your unbelief. Unbelief will get you in hell. It'll get you in hell. That's the only thing that'll get you in hell, really, is unbelief. Everything else God can deal with, but if you don't believe, it's a bad thing. But we're not going to leave you there. Because we're not here to try to get you with goodness with Lot's wife. I want to leave you with this. Lot made it. Lot made it. Lot made it to where he was supposed to go. Lot got there. He accepted what goodness and mercy was offering him. And I say this to you today. Will you accept it? Will you accept what goodness and mercy is offering today? It's revival time. It's time for changes. It's time for things to happen in your life. And he's trying to get you, but he's trying to get you through his grace and mercy. Through loving kindness have I drawn thee unto myself. Goodness and mercy is walking through this building right now, talking to somebody. It's saying you're in a place where you don't need to be. You somewhere where you don't need to be. And I'm offering something to you. I'm offering something to you. I'm trying to pull you in. The pastor, I love it. It's in Jude, it says, and some you snatch them out the fire. You snatch them out. Sometimes I'm working with the young people in the back, and I just wish I could snatch them out the fire. Don't you see that truck that's ready to hit you? You just want to snatch them. But you can't do it because either they believe or they don't. It's revival time, saints, but we got to be right. You can't revive something that haven't been living. Because revival means to bring something back that was alive, died, and brought back to life. Revival is not for the sinner. Revival is for the saints. Because maybe we dead in certain areas. We're dead. We done got laxed in certain areas. We done sometimes push our tent towards Sodom. And God is trying to revive us, trying to rejuvenate us, trying to get us back to where we used to be and further. And I leave you today. But what will you do when goodness and mercy come knocking at your door?